Hey everyone! Today, I'm bringing you a deeply emotional story full of romance, misunderstandings, and unexpected twists. A tale where a wealthy CEO, known for his cold elegance, ends up in a marriage with a simple, poor girl, and destiny slowly unfolds the true depth of love and sincerity between them. At the beginning, we see an 80-year-old grandmother, sprightly despite her age, talking to a young man about marrying her granddaughter, Sia. The young man, flashy and self-absorbed, smirks and arrogantly says he'll only accept if he receives a jade worth 80 lakh yuan. Sia, instantly recognizing the greed and selfishness in his heart, refuses without hesitation and throws him out, her eyes blazing with both anger and moral clarity. The grandmother, amused by her granddaughter's courage and straightforward nature, chuckles softly and mutters about how nowadays even love seems to carry a price tag. Just as the tension settles, a sleek black luxury car pulls up outside the house, its polished exterior reflecting the afternoon sun, and from it steps a tall, impeccably dressed man in a dark suit, confident, composed, and exuding authority. This is King, the real grandson of the grandmother, whose aura immediately commands attention. But Sia, mistaking him for another opportunist, instinctively throws a bottle of water at him, only to be stopped by her grandmother's exclamation, revealing his true identity. Embarrassed and caught off guard, Sia freezes while King's composed demeanor doesn't waver. He allows a small, knowing smirk, a subtle signal that he is someone who is always in control of situations. During a casual lunch, the grandmother playfully teases that King should marry Sia, prompting a light laugh from him. Love, he declares, is not something he schedules, but destiny, as always, doesn't follow anyone's plans. Later, Sia struggles with her tuition fees and approaches King for assistance, unknowingly stepping into the complex web of his mind, as he assumes her intentions might be shallow, seeking only wealth. Choosing to test her sincerity, King proposes a practical arrangement, hiding his real status, suggesting they make a deal. He'll provide support if she agrees to marry him, framing it as a mutually beneficial plan. Sia, hesitant yet trusting, agrees, seeing it as a temporary solution, unaware of the long journey of emotions awaiting her. After their low-key wedding, a luxurious car arrives to take them away, and Sia, still adjusting to the new reality, finds herself confused when King claims he is merely the driver for the household owner. As he drives, Sia begins to perceive him as a poor but kind-hearted man, while King interprets her actions as compassionate but motivated by pity. Upon arriving at a massive mansion, King mischievously claims he has lost the key, prompting the gate to open from within, revealing the grandmother smiling warmly. Sia's eyes widen in astonishment as she imagines the vast wealth within, whispering about the house's worth in awe. King, keeping up his ruse, casually refers to it as a temporary house belonging to his boss, and Sia, naive and trusting, nods in belief, completely unaware of the truth. Later, she surprises the grandmother with a delicate necklace purchased from her own savings, a gesture that catches King's attention and stirs feelings of admiration, slowly chipping away at his otherwise guarded heart. That evening, during a quiet dinner, the grandmother subtly orchestrates the environment, introducing little tricks that lead both Sia and King into moments of closeness, where they feel dizzy, warm, and unexpectedly bonded, signaling the beginning of a profound emotional connection. The following morning, Sia awakens to the presence of King, noticing his composed demeanor and toned physique, and teases him about appearing too perfect for someone her age. He responds with a calm, amused smile, hinting at the playful, magnetic dynamic that will develop between them. Days pass, and incidents at Sia's school demonstrate King's protective nature as he intervenes when a teacher behaves inappropriately, instantly resolving the issue, and Sia cannot help but tease him about his driving, highlighting their evolving rapport filled with lighthearted banter. Soon, Sia inadvertently becomes part of King's corporate world when she is hired at his company, leading to shared meals and quiet interactions that build tension and emotional intimacy. Simple gestures like preparing dinner and noticing subtle touches begin to cement a deeper connection, where unspoken understanding and mutual admiration start to flourish. King observes Sia's sincerity, kindness, and humility as she navigates both his controlled world and her modest upbringing, a juxtaposition that intrigues him further and gradually erodes his emotional barriers. Misunderstandings, playful teasing, and small conflicts continue to arise, from mistaken assumptions about gestures to comical incidents during drives, such as Sia innocently discussing her dog and King overreacting in jealousy, creating moments of humor that balance the growing romantic tension. Throughout, the grandmother remains a guiding, sometimes mischievous presence, subtly orchestrating situations that bring Sia and King closer, ensuring that their interactions are laden with emotional resonance, curiosity, and the gradual unfolding of genuine feelings. King's initial assumptions about Sia's motives are slowly challenged by her consistent integrity, warmth, and ability to handle complex situations gracefully, revealing layers to her character that command respect and admiration. As Sia impresses clients with glimpses of a luxurious lifestyle, arranged secretly by the grandmother, the subtle interplay of appearances versus reality strengthens the narrative, showcasing the evolving trust and partnership between the two. And yet, even amidst growing affection, external pressures, like her greedy parents demanding money or office misunderstandings, introduce tension, compelling both to navigate challenges while remaining anchored by the emerging bond of trust and respect. King's reactions, from subtle smiles to expressive frustration, reveal his human side, contrasting with his otherwise controlled, authoritative demeanor, allowing the audience to connect emotionally with his journey of understanding, vulnerability, and eventual openness to love. By this point, Sia's sincere gestures, courage, and integrity begin to consistently impact King's guarded heart, making the audience emotionally invested in their evolving relationship, rooting for moments of honesty, clarity, and growing affection to triumph over misunderstandings and societal pressures, leaving viewers eagerly anticipating the continuation of their story. The emotional connection between Sia and King deepens, growing stronger with every passing day, yet still challenged by misunderstandings, societal expectations, and the pressure of familial obligations. Sia's innate kindness and sincerity gradually chip away at King's initial assumptions, revealing her pure heart and genuine intentions, while he struggles to balance his responsibilities as a wealthy CEO and his emerging feelings, creating a complex web of emotions that captivates viewers. The grandmother continues to play her subtle, strategic role, arranging situations that push them closer together, from shared dinners to orchestrated meetings with clients, all designed to test, nurture, and grow the bond between them, highlighting how love often requires guidance, patience, and a gentle push. Meanwhile, external conflicts arise, like Sia's greedy parents demanding money, office misunderstandings, and rumors that threaten to shake the fragile trust between them. Each incident further intensifying the stakes and keeping the audience emotionally invested. King's reactions oscillate between restrained authority, moments of jealousy, and genuine vulnerability, showing the gradual transformation of his character from a cold, composed CEO to someone willing to embrace love, responsibility, and the messiness of human emotion, making him relatable despite his wealth and power. As Sia navigates the corporate world alongside King, she continues to impress not just with her competence, but also with her unwavering integrity and courage, earning respect from colleagues and clients alike, and further bridging the gap between her modest background and King's elite world. The narrative cleverly intertwines humor, romance, and tension, with moments of light-hearted banter, like misunderstandings over small gestures, playful teasing during car rides, and comic situations orchestrated by the grandmother. The pregnancy revelation adds another layer of complexity, testing their trust, commitment, and ability to communicate honestly, as King's parents and family rejoice, while at the same time, misunderstandings in the office and Sia's confrontation with her greedy parents create suspense and tension that make viewers root for the couple's triumph over adversity. King's journey becomes not only one of love but also self-discovery, as he learns to let go of preconceptions, embrace vulnerability, and recognize the value of sincerity over wealth or appearances. Throughout this phase, Sia's consistent demonstration of empathy, courage, and honesty contrasts sharply with the greed and selfishness of others around her, reinforcing her role as a moral anchor in the narrative, while simultaneously strengthening King's emotional arc and creating a compelling story of personal growth and romantic fulfillment. The grandmother's interventions, though subtle, highlight the wisdom of experience, the importance of nurturing relationships, and the power of guiding young hearts toward truth and understanding without forcing outcomes, offering viewers a sense of warmth and the satisfaction of seeing older characters influencing the plot in meaningful ways. As the couple faces challenges, from office politics to family drama, social misunderstandings, and the pressures of impending parenthood, their evolving trust, shared experiences, and growing emotional intimacy anchor the story, keeping audiences deeply invested in each character's journey and rooting for the inevitable resolution. King's protective instincts, combined with Sia's fortitude and resilience, create a dynamic where both characters challenge and complement each other. Their interactions full of tension, humor, and heartfelt moments that make every scene emotionally engaging. The narrative builds toward the climax, where misunderstandings are clarified, truths revealed, and both Sia and King come to fully recognize their mutual love, respect, and admiration, creating a satisfying resolution for viewers who have been following their journey with anticipation and emotional investment. Finally, the story reaches its poignant conclusion. Sia discovers King's true identity as the CEO, realizing that his earlier pretenses were part of his way of testing and understanding her sincerity. The revelation brings joy, relief, and a deeper appreciation of each other's character, cementing their emotional bond and giving viewers a powerful sense of closure. King, acknowledging his love for Sia beyond wealth, appearances, or social expectations, confesses his true feelings, while Sia expresses her devotion to him for who he is, not for what he owns. The couple embraces, symbolizing the triumph of love, trust, and emotional authenticity over pretense and misunderstanding. The grandmother, witnessing the culmination of her carefully orchestrated plans, smiles with quiet satisfaction, knowing that love, when nurtured with wisdom and patience, can flourish even under the most complex circumstances.